All right, so part 3 is saturation. We talked about how saturation meant sort of the purity or the intensity of a color, right? So we're actually going to highlight, again with the marquee over here, I'm going to drag around the door, just capture the door. I'm going to go to the layers area. I kind of like to come over here because I don't need to see all the pretty pictures from here. But I'm going to go gather hue and saturation. Hue just means color. It's another word for color. Saturation, like we said, is going to add more colored pixels to an area that already has color. So watch the door here as I up the intensity, right? We could go totally polarized and go crazy with it, but it starts to affect other areas around it, right? So I'm going to back it off. I'm going to like just bump it up a little bit, just to make it a little bit more red pop. But then the next thing that we're going to do, I'm going to come back to the selection tool and deselect. I'm going to go and mark that same door again, only I'm going to show you a different trick. I don't want to select the door, I want everything around it. So we're going to come up under select, inverse. Inverse means the opposite. Like if something's black, it would then go to white. So we're choosing the opposite. So when I click inverse, look what happened. Everything else is now selected rather than my door. Kind of cool. Because here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the saturation, the color, completely or almost completely out. So I'm going to come back over here to my little half and half. We're going to go hue and saturation again. Here we are. Here's my second one. See, there's the first one we did. Here's our second one. Only this time I'm going to play with the saturation button going the opposite direction. So I'm going to drag and go, oh, there is no color in there now, right? All right. Boy, that door really pops, right? So I could either leave it like this or I could bump it up just a little bit so that there's a little hint of color, but that the door still has the most intensity that it is. So either way that you want to play it. The lightness bar down here can either brighten some of the picture. You can see how it's brightening all the other things except for the door because the door's not selected. Or it could darken everything except for the door. Kind of crazy, right? So saturation has lots of different possibilities. So I'm going to let you choose some artistic possibility that you would like to have with the saturation and or lightness, and then save this again as an Adobe Photoshop document and export as a PNG.